You're watching the Sports Political channel of LB. If you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure to subscribe button, hit the like button, and share these videos on your social media platforms. Let's get down to business. So, um, piece of news. Um, I talked about two games yesterday on the previous live stream where I said that the Lakers was going to play the Mavericks and the Grizzlies was going to play the Warriors. The other three games are the Bucks, Celtics, 76ers, Knicks, and Suns, Nuggets. Um, Obviously, the Bucks and Celtics, they played each other in Christmas last year. That game was in Milwaukee. This time, I think this game is going to be in Boston. And classic 7-game series. What's up, James? Alex Heron, salute, bro. Hey, James, and we're gonna talk. You're the perfect person, man. I'm saying, come in here and chop it up with me. Much love to you. Go subscribe to Nola Boy Sports and News. You know what I'm saying? Go subscribe to my man. But anyway, so yeah, the classic 7-game series last year where the Celtics was able to defeat the Milwaukee Bucks and route to the NBA Finals. Bucks won the Christmas game affair last year. So this shapes up to be another classic affair between these two. Suns and Nuggets. The Phoenix Suns have pretty much owned the Denver Nuggets. 2 years ago, they played each other in the Western Conference semis, and the Suns swept the Nuggets in that affair. 76ers, Knicks. In my opinion, this is the least attractive game. I don't know what the devil the Knicks are doing. The Sixers obviously have championship aspirations. And to me, this game is the least attractive one out of all of them. But anyway, we're going to talk about this situation right here. Parts of the NBA schedule are starting to leak out on social media. The Clippers will open their regular season against the Lakers on October the 20th at the Crypto. Now, the Lakers have not beaten the Clippers in 2 years, and they have a 7-game winning streak. That's right. The Clippers have an actual 7-game winning streak on the Lakers right now.
Hold on. Who you say got a 7-game win streak?
The Clippers.
Yeah, I can believe that.
7-game winning streak on the Lakers. The Lakers have not beaten the Clippers since 2020.
That was that bubble shit. Yeah, you know, like I say, like Terrence Howard said, it's hard out here for a pimp. You heard me? You get when you're out here and you're doing what you're doing. Salute to you, LB. Long time no see, bro. Nigga just been grinding, working hard. For 12 hours been busting me up, but I'm still living, so I ain't tripping. But it's paying off real big time. Believe that. So look, peep it out. That's a nice games coming up, bro. Salute to everybody down bottom, man. All y'all, much love. Hey, it's sheetrock gonna play though. That's the thing, bro. That's what we gotta ask ourselves. Is sheetrock gonna be ready for opening day? Because this nigga been ducking smoke since he won that chip in Toronto. And I understand he was fighting through the grind. He haven't missed a game in that 2020 bubble. But then when you got there, you got hogged down. So is we really anticipating the Clippers and the Lakers? Two teams don't know. One of them don't know if they can stay healthy, and the other one getting old, just stat pad trying to catch Kareem. Championship ain't nowhere on his fucking resume no more, on his mind. Look like they're gonna be stuck with Russ. I'm just saying, what are we talking about? You got young teams up and coming who keeping their foundation. This is what I never understood neither with the Lakers. When you won that championship, what made you bust that team up like that? It just don't, like, come on, man. This ever overthink itself. You know what I mean? Sometimes if you really think about it, they always say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But this era always be overthinking themselves. And they thinking they can outdo the last time they did something that was great. Shit, if I did that, maybe I can go this way and do this again. And but I'm gonna just outdo the last time I did it. Like how Jordan them did that shit on the first repeat. Jordan had that sour taste, went 72-10. Like that was the same team though. I'm talking about the core of it, the main pieces to get them over the hump, the ignition, the transmission, the motor. That was the main pieces. They ain't mess with that. Now I can understand when you talking about they added Ryan Harper and got Dennis Rodman, but man, the base of that team ain't never went nowhere. Everybody knew they role, the cool coaches, the Scottie Pippins. You know what I mean? Even though they lost Horace Grant, but other people came in and fit in right there. Them people weren't demolishing the whole league, tearing this team now and that team now and another team in a 3-team trade just to get one fucking ring, bro. Come on, bro. That's why I'm glad I got this kind of job, bro. I be working 12. I don't really have no time for this shit. And then when I be at work, LB, the Mexican music be so motherfucking loud, bro. I don't be wanting to ruin y'all stream, bro. So I just be chilling. I just be listening.
Yeah, man, I hear you, bro. You know what I'm saying? So the add more thing about this game, the Clippers will be designated the road team, right? Even though
But
they
hold on,
should.
then don't. Which one of them just bought a new building?
Well, the Clippers bought a new building, but they don't move into that stadium for another 3 years. That stadium's in close to Inglewood.
Okay, so then the Lakers just built a new arena too, like the crypto arena or something. It ain't Staples no more. They just changed the name, but that's the same arena. Is that a
It's
new
the same
arena?
arena. They just changed the name.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, the same. What's up, Gigi? Chillin'. Salute to you, my sister. Yeah.
Salute, Queen.
What's up, y'all? Carla Jenkins, my sister Terry Smoot. Salute, Eric, Alex Hayron. What's up with y'all? Hit that like. So yeah, the Kawhi. I wonder if Kawhi got cleared yet. For I know he's been doing drills and all that, but did he get cleared for 5-on-5?
See, that's the whole thing. How Jamal Murray out there banging with the team, doing what he got to do, and he had a more serious injury than Kawhi, even though it's the same thing. You know, it could be a partial tear, a bad tear, or whatever, whatever. But you know, he already got sheetrock knees. So, is we really anticipating this? I know the Clippers have a way deeper team than the Lakers. You know what I mean? As far as they know what they got, they know what their players know they role, and they go out there and execute whether Paul George, Kawhi out there with him either or. Because it was a stint where when they went down last year, you didn't think they was gonna make the play-in. LeBron had all these people and still couldn't make the play-in. That's what I'm saying. Is we really anticipating some shit like this, dog? That's what the NBA has become. You worry about two bottom feeders, a nigga that don't want to play, who uncle always in the way. That's not basketball, man. I'm just saying. I wouldn't even be waiting for that. I'm waiting for the younger team, like the Pelicans against Trey Young or some shit, or the Pelicans against, Miami, or Golden State and the Pelicans. Anybody but them two, bro. That shit is a fucking shit show over there. It's a bucket of manure. You go to the basement, you got problems. You go up top where the 17 championship is at, you got problems. Too many fucking problems in this world as it is, man. I just want to see some good basketball after a hard days of work, drink milk cold, and a shot of my liquor, and keep it pushing. You came and get a good basketball game on. Niggas sitting out, stealing money, don't want to get the fans what they deserve. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Is these dudes really hurt?
Well, I will say that they are. You know what I'm saying? I guess with because remember Kawhi got hurt in the in the playoffs against the Jazz or whatever, and what I say is they're just trying to take it slow, and then try to slowly ramp things up. But I believe he'll be ready for the game on October 20th. If he's not ready in October, he hadn't played all year last year, whatever like that, then something definitely not right. After all this time off, he better be ready to play.
That's what I'm saying, LB. What the fuck is going on with Kawhi, bro? He's stealing the church's money, man. You supposed to be a big dog in this league. You supposed to be setting an example on your team and for the younger players that's gonna be coming behind you that you leaving the game to. This is not all state. You ain't in good hands with all state. You understand? When you got people out here rocking the way they rocking it, setting a bad precedent for these young players. Then now these young players gonna be like, man, when the grind get tough and hard, I'm gonna do the same thing the older dudes did. Go to my little partner who play AAU ball, destroy two more teams, and now you only got four teams in each conference when the conferences used to be stud packed, man, back in the gap. You had 8, 9 teams with 50-win records in the West. You can't get three in the bitch now. Look like cause everybody, it's just so just discombobulated, man. This not basketball, bro. I'd rather be getting money, man, than to be watching that shit. And I ain't lying, bro. Them niggas getting paid. They getting paid all that money to cheat us out of good thing. You know how many niggas that be on your panel and on these panels that got game that wish they could have made it, but they just wasn't that type of dude to sell out a kiss ass to get where they need to be. So they knocked them like the Mulberries because they was outspoken. That shit ain't right. Dude had to go over there in China. Michael Beasley used to kill LeBron in one-on-one practice in Miami or wherever they used to practice at. Kill him. Everybody know what he capable of doing, but he had to go over there in China. Cause for whatever reason. Like, man, that's why I say, man, we just need to build our own league. If them niggas want coon, let them coon with them. But let's get back to the real fundamentals, get some coaching out here, get these players to learn the game the fucking right way. And then we could be talking about something. But other than that, I don't see them dudes coming out here doing that, bro. That's just me. And I may be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't see that getting back to that type of basketball because it's too much player power, man. And all they doing is stealing money, talking about what they ain't gonna do, holding out, forcing trades. Like, come on, man. I just been sitting back listening and watching LB. I'm like, man, this is a fucking shit show. This is a circus.
Well, in a way, because see, it's twofold, right? Because coaches can trade players away with multiple years left on their deal, right? That's my thing. I mean, yeah, players can do that, but owners does that thing too. How many times we see where you get a player, they doing the interview, and then you got a media member come out of nowhere. Hey, you know that you betrayed it? And I'm like, what? What do you mean I betrayed?
All right, let me ask you a
Yeah.
question about that.
Like,
Let me ask you a question about that. Keep this out. Maybe because the nigga not buying into the system and he all for self. Have anybody ever looked at both sides of the story? Because I don't think no nigga gonna get rid of a player that got talent who doing everything in the organization the right way. Now, when you got people who think they bigger than the organization, don't want to show up to practice, setting a bad precedent for every rookie that come behind that they sign. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of your motherfucking ass. You ain't out here to win, bitch. You out here to buy $100,000 worth of honey buns and hang with rappers. You see what I'm saying? So them type people, I don't feel bad for. You put that on your own plate. Now, I'm not saying all players deserve that, but the ones that do be getting cut, I ain't gonna lie to you. They're supposed to be superstars, like I say, role models in this league, which they're not doing that. They're not even working on their goddamn game. You saw what happened to James Harden. They took the fouls from him. But here, this the type of nigga that can force their way from that and run from that smoke. But when the players, I mean, when the owners cut them type players for not working on this game, buying $100,000 worth of honey buns, want to be a rapper instead of basketball player. Now everybody got smoke from. It's a double standard, man. I don't have no problem. It's a business, just like you always say. But if you ain't producing, I'm paying you that type of money. I don't give a fuck if I'm a billionaire or not. Them 56 million I gave you, I could have been doing something else with that, like spending it on myself, or going buy a yacht or something, or buying another team. Anything, man. And I sure would have spent that shit on no honey buns.
yeah. Now, from that angle, yeah, because to be, when we make these arguments, when we make these discussions and stuff like that, the one thing we can't do is make this a one size fits all type deal. I mean, we got to handle this stuff on a case by case basis.
Facts.
So, yeah, when it comes to Harden and all that, you know how I feel about James Harden. Um, now say what you want about LeBron, but LeBron he has the hardware the way he can, you know, make
It's
those
he's
kind of demands
delivering.
and stuff like that. My thing is, if we bang on LeBron and LeBron got the hardware, and yet we giving these dudes passes that don't got it no hardware. I'm like, what are we doing?
That's what I'm saying. Now, listen, even though LeBron paid the way you just said the key word, he got hardware doing it. You ain't bringing in no hardware. What kind of leeway you supposed to have, man? Listen, either get down or lay down, bitch. This state property. You understand? Get down and lay down. I won't hear that shit. You coming over here like you doing this and doing that. But you ain't delivering. You ain't bringing the city no hardware, no banners.
Yeah. Because my thing is, to me, I'm like, look, if you want to have cachet, right, you better deliver the goods if you want to have cachet. You don't get to have cachet and they don't deliver the goods. That's when ownership don't trust you. That's when they want to take the power back for themselves. Look what's going
Look,
on in Brooklyn.
GG said something nice too. Yeah, look, there was a day when a player game was his empowerment.
That's
Your
true.
game did the talking, and that's how you got paid off your performance. Like I
Right.
said, I watched a lot of dudes in this era, dog. When certain things happen and the rubber need to meet the road, them niggas ain't built like that, bro. They just not. That's why you got James Harden forcing his way out. What you call him? I won't leave no more. So Chris Paul got hurt. He act like he can't hit a three now. Everybody needs shit to be perfect in this era when you know ain't no fucking perfect world out here. Ain't no perfect world out here, LB, and you know that, dog. You got to go out there and get it. That shit ain't gonna fall in your fucking lap. Don't you think I won't work 7 days, 5 days, 12 hours? If I can pick my own schedule and do what these niggas doing, shit, I do it too. But I don't have that kind of power, and I bust my ass on every job that I fucking had. Ran every fucking station. Showed everything that I can to get to this company. Like I want to move up and be a part of a family. At least somebody that won't see me with it. If you say you're gonna pop it off and it go off my work ethic, I'm gonna show up on time. I'm gonna do all the things that need to be done so I can get my bread that I earn, not and that I deserve. I don't want you to give me shit, and that's what's wrong with this era right here. Everybody want somebody to give them something for nothing. They won't be content with their motherfucking position. Shit, I'm good right here. I ain't got to do nothing. I've been living all this time. I ain't doing nothing. Man, fuck that, man. You should always want to better your fucking self.
I think a lot of that too, I don't know. There's some things about the evolution I like, and then there's other things of it, other aspects of it I don't like, right?
Yeah.
But like for example, this whole thing where a player could just go on sabbaticals and all that and not play every day, right? And when I thought about it, I had to take my emotion. Look, Stephen A. Smith, you know how much I don't like that motherfucker, bro. Oh, you just have no idea, bro. I do not like that dude. But a dead clock is right twice a day, right?
Yeah.
And when I listened to him, go on his little rantings about Kyrie Irving and all that, right? Not about, I'm talking about him actually showing up, right? That's the one thing I actually did agree with that Bama about. Kyrie Irving hasn't played. I'm not talking about the jab. I'm not talking about his stance on the jab. But
No, I get what you're saying. I agree with that. What you talking about? Just him playing. Period. Before that, injuries, doing fuck shit. But we still look at him as one of the best players in this league. That's what I'm saying too. I'm with you on that. But you go ahead.
so like, taking personal time to go on sabbaticals and all that during the course of the season, I'm like, come on, man, come on,
Yeah.
man. That when you're doing that type of stuff, then people are like giving you kind of the side eye look. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, what the fuck you doing? All right. Now, if you're injured and you can't play anyway, that's one thing. But like, if you can play and you don't play, okay, that we got a problem now. And this is part of the reason why they're gonna look at Kyrie Irving, Ben Simmons, James Harden situation, right? When he was in Houston, right?
Yeah.
That's why you're gonna have a lockout come the time of the CBA when it's time for those negotiations. Mind you, either side can opt out as early as December when it comes to these the CBA. either side can opt out as early as December.
So you think that's gonna happen because of what the players doing? Because I hear a lot of people say that could be coming down the pipeline if the players stay on the same route that they doing with lacking, taking games off whenever they want, like they write the checks. You understand? And
And then
then
you
the
got
most
Kawhi sitting in the skybox during the game. I was like, what the hell?
that would
I've
fuck me
never
up
seen
though.
that like that. That thing was crazy to me when I saw that.
You don't think that was wrong though?
Hell yeah, that's wrong. Look, when your team out there and you look,
And that's your leader. That's supposed to be your leader.
that's my point. Every team is good as the leadership that is presented upon them, right?
Yeah, facts.
Why do you think some of those players came out after that year they lost, right? That year they lost. Why you think you had players coming out saying that? Oh man, Kawhi, Paul George, they get preferential treatment and all that stuff, right? Like
Yeah.
you sitting up in the skybox while your team is out there playing. I've never seen nothing like that before in my life. The greatest players, the players that we deem as the greatest players, like the Kobe Bryants and the Michael Jordans or what have you, never done nothing like that. If they were injured, they were on the bench with their team, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Even when Jordan found out, shit, we got a chance to make the playoffs, and I just come off a broke foot. What he did, he went out there and he didn't want to leave his team hanging. But you can't say that about this fuck ass era. These niggas got all that money getting paid, way more than Jordan was getting paid. Damn, that cool. How you say the fucking word? What's 10 times more? Cause Jordan was like 2-3 million or some shit at some point. Like when he first started coming in, nigga wasn't getting paid all that money. That's why he threatened to leave and all that, threatened to go to New York or whoever was gonna give it to him. So
I talk about during his second year when he broke his foot.
that's the year I'm talking about. He broke his foot and he found out they still had a chance to make the playoffs. That nigga
Yeah.
went out there and still played. You can't get that. Now, I commend James Harden for trying to help Kevin Durant on that bum ass hamstring. You feel what I'm saying? But it is what it is.
Yeah, I won't bang on him for that. You know what I'm saying? If he playing on a bad hamstring and still trying to give it his all or whatever like that, I'm not gonna bang on him for that. You know what I'm
But at
saying?
least he
Because I know
playing.
people out there like Ben Simmons. That motherfucker got stage fright from dunking the
I
basketball. He's
heard he
like,
could have
oh Lord,
played
I can't
though.
play.
They said Ben Simmons could have played. That's what I'm saying. But he filing in Kawhi and all them other niggas who cheating the system, who saying they hurt and they ain't really hurt. But like they always say, if you can play, you can. It, how what your boy saying on program? You're injured or you hurt. Then like if you're injured, you can still play, but if you're hurt, you can't. You understand? And
Yeah.
niggas be just bitching up. That's all.
So now we know that. Let's say for those of you who just got in, right? The NBA has released the Christmas Day schedule. The full schedule will be announced next week, but slowly but surely, some parts of the schedule is starting to leak out. That's when we know the Clippers will play the Lakers on October 20th, and the Clippers going to be the road team, so to speak. So, with Brooklyn not being on this Christmas Day slate, tells me that they suspect that Kyrie and KD going to be traded.
That's a big sign. I'm glad you caught that, LB, because I was waiting to hear you talk about that since we talking about all the games and around holidays, because I knew it'd be like 3-4 games on. Salute to your chat room down bottom once again for the ones who just coming in. You know,
Yeah, I
man, my
see y'all
brother.
up in here. Kyle 12, my man Kyle 12 up in here. My sister Unique Dawn up in here. Hit that like button for me. I appreciate it. But yeah, so let's talk about this Christmas Day game because that's the slate, right? Let's talk about that real quick.
Go ahead, handle it now.
What
I'm on
team,
here.
let me ask you something. What team that you feel that should have been left out? So just
Who you got?
huh?
Name the teams who you got so I can see.
All right, so it's Lakers at Mavericks, Grizzlies, Warriors, 76ers, Knicks, Bucks, Celtics, and Suns, Nuggets.
The 76ers, Knicks. That's all. So One more time, say it again, because that Lakers Dallas game should be nice, because Luca and LeBron got the same kind of style. You feel me? You ask me, but one white, just one black, no racism type shit. But it is what it is, and I feel like that should be a good matchup. Luca got him a athletic big now, where he can move and stretch the floor a little bit and run the floor with him. Let's see how AD gonna hold up. But that Philadelphia, New York, they could have kept that bitch off there. They could have kept that clean up off of there.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
All the other
And
ones sound like what the rest of them was. It was Dallas, Lakers, Philly, New York, and who else? Bucks and who?
Bucks Celtics, the rematch from last year.
Yeah, I like that one, boy. There's gonna be some fireworks in that one.
And
Two
then
teams basically did it right and stood on their principles.
you got a situation to where, Malcolm Brogdon, what I'm saying, former Buck, that he got revenge in his mind going against his former team and all that. I don't know if that's such a thing anymore, but revenge games and shit. But you know, I miss the rivalries in the NBA, man. I miss the NBA
Boy,
rivalries.
you
Like
took the words out my mouth.
I miss the Lakers Supersonics. It seemed like in the 80s everybody wanted to beat LA, right?
Yeah, but see, that's the whole thing. When you have people that setting the trend, see the Suns Nuggets should be a good one. I can't wait to see the rematch of the Grizzlies at the Warriors, because a lot of people feel like what's up, Crooktown, baby? A
Tom
lot
P,
of
what's up, bro?
a lot of people feel like the Grizz could have beat them, and I was on that. I'm not the type of person to straddle the fence, but I'm a land of the underdog. People been knocking me because I'm small. They think I ain't got it. They think I'm this. They think I'm that, but they don't really know, because I ain't gonna never show my hand to the punk, at least in case I really have to, because of the way I was raised. But my daddy, he was always on that. Bust him in the mouth. Don't let nobody talk crazy to you, but you can't go around just disrespecting everybody. And then you had people in my ear, man, if they don't touch you, words is everything. Some people can't handle words. That's why I came up with the true hurt. I start telling people the truth, how the fuck I feel. Now either you accept it, and I accept you to do the same thing. I'm not about to hide nothing no more, man. Nigga grown out here. What the fuck I'm hiding? I'm telling you for a reason. I'm coming at you, let you know what it is. So if I see something that's wrong and I come to the conclusion where I'm gonna talk about it, I'm gonna keep it all the way gangster with you, man. I ain't gonna beat around no bush. And if now some people, like I said, LB can't handle the truth no more, because we always been lied to. People lied not to get an ass whooping. People lied not to go to jail, whatever. People lie to get the job. You know what I mean? Just lie, 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 lie. It's just bullshit. What can you do me if I tell you the truth? That's the only thing I want to know. So why nigga don't tell the truth? Either you gonna be here, you not. Either you gonna hit me or you not. Whatever the case may be in that situation. Like, like I said, I'm not about to sit down here and play no Russian roulette with my life or nobody else's, because it's too serious out here right now. Nigga gotta get it. Niggas on a mission. I feel like the players should be having that same mentality. Cause before you was getting money and you was trying to make it, that's the kind of chip you had on your shoulder. Keep that Giannis chip on your shoulder. Steph Curry got all that backlash for the last 2 years, but look, he came out on top this year. That's what I like to see. People go through adversity, fight. You know what I mean? People saying this, people saying that. But listen, injuries is a part of the game. And that's the only knock that I got against Steph, because if people gonna talk about Steph, you got to bring up the injuries, because half of those teams was missing key players, just like John Morant. Dog, after watching Memphis, how young they was, Clay's trying to find his stride. That game was a toss up. The Celtics and the Bucks gonna always be there, because there's two teams did it the right way. You feel me? So I like what Imani Doka did over there in Boston, changed the culture around, put a little more championship pedigree in them so they can believe. Boston looking good. They hit on the piece that they was missing at the point guard. So Malcolm Brogdon, we have yet to see how it's gonna work. But if they can keep that core together, they talking about trading Jalen Brown and Marcus Smart for nappy head ass KD. Let that nigga stay over there. That's why they ain't on this. You know, if KD and Kyrie would have been playing, that
Yo,
nigga would have been
James,
on the.
James. What's good, my
on that
boy?
Christmas list. Who that?
What's
What's
good,
up? Who that
James?
is?
You already know. Wait, what, man? You already know what's good, LB. What's popping, man?
Oh, what's that, bro? What's
I
that?
don't understand.
What's up,
Like,
Oswald Bates?
hey, what happened?
What's up, Oswald Bates?
I don't know what that is, but I feel you though. Check me out. Listen, first off, I want to get a shout out to the Dolphins.
This who he, this who he is.
I want to shout out to the Dolphins for doing a great preseason win. We got
Man, you
a
ain't talking
gym.
no NFL, man. Don't come
I
here
did
with
I did
that.
have to throw
Man,
that
this
out there. My
nigga
bad,
here
my
is.
bad,
I told
my
you, bro.
bad, my
Come on,
bad.
bro. Stay
All
on
right, but check me
topic,
out.
bro.
I
Go ahead.
always stay on topic, man. Check me out. But
Nigga, you
listen,
come here talking about the Dolphins. You
I
wasn't
said
on no fucking topic.
shout out, man. That's a shout out, bro. Come on, stop being petty.
Man, I
Listen,
don't give him
dog.
no shot to no guy. Man,
Listen,
we ain't talk about that, bro. Get
listen.
out
I'm
of here with
upset with
that.
the NBA for not getting the Nets no NBA Christmas game. I think that's fucked up. I
That's
don't like
why
the.
you mad then. Just keep it real, bro. Don't be coming up here like you got smoke because they left them off there. Your people built the house with the fire and they don't want to put it out and they ran and left that bitch on fire. Don't get
Nah,
mad
that's
at
Joe Side.
me.
That's Joe Side though. That's Joe Side. That's Joe Side. I don't blame nothing on KD right now, man. My nigga had to do what he had to do. You feel me? Like the situation got worse. Like I said, Joe Side not looking at the problem. He just want to create more of a headache. You know, Steve Nash not that guy, bro. You know, it's like it's so crazy, bro. Like,
Hold up. I'm gonna
what
stop you
up?
right there.
Stop me.
Who wanted Steve Nash? Who signed off on it?
Sean Marks. If you go to the press con, this is where I get sources
But
because a lot
KD
of people
signed off on that shit too, cause he was with Golden State as a
listen,
fucking
bro.
what the fuck he was for Golden
Hold on.
State?
He
This
was
nigga
not a
wasn't even much
coach.
a
He was
coach.
not a coach. He was a mentor. He gave him some moves. I can't believe that people take a fucking clip of him giving him tips and making it seem like, oh, he wanted
But
him. No, he
that's why
wanted
he
Ty
approved
Lue.
on it.
He already
Because if
said
KD
that,
the
bro.
superstar of the team, wait what? Come on, wait what?
No,
We
dog.
not gonna do this morning, bro. It's too early in the morning to be doing
No.
that.
This is the
Sound like
problem.
you
This is
trying
the
to help
problem.
us for
Listen.
something he fucked up building.
That's crazy, bro. Like I said, I'm giving you sources. Go back to the introduction of Steve Nash. Sean Marks was asked, did
I
KD and them
understand
kind
they
of
all
ask that?
boys, but
And he
listen, if
said
I'm a
no.
superstar of the team, I'm not
Come
about to
on,
sign
bro.
off on that shit.
Bro, you crazy, bro. That's they Jimmy. First of all, KD's never been that guy to say, hey, I want this GM, I want that coach. He always let the fucking GM and the coaches do that. He's respectable. That's not my job title. I'm not gonna step in a nigga job title like a LeBron James or somebody else and say, yo, I want this nigga to make that shit happen. No, it don't work like
Well,
that.
how they got James Harden and got rid of all them young
Hey,
talent that they had?
that's the only thing I can give you. That's the only thing you got. You feel
Man, if
me?
he did that, the nigga been doing it. Come on, man.
Bro,
You
come on, bro.
talk
Now
some
you
real
come.
shit with me,
Come on,
dog.
bro. First of
Cause
all,
the
what
nigga
happened to
don't show
James
y'all
Harden?
he be having burner accounts and he put that on blast. That don't mean he ain't been doing it. Cause like I
Bro,
say,
but
dog,
keep the burner
all these
account
players
message, bro.
get it. All these players get praised for when they win, but when they fuck up and they mess their own self up by trying to cheat the system, come on, man, you can't do that. Wait, what? That dude deserve more blame than anybody. Cause like I said, whether y'all say he a leader or not, the highest order or not, he got some kind of say so who coming in and out there, just like with James Harden. If he didn't want that nigga, he should have been. He shouldn't have signed that nigga. You just had that nigga and seen that nigga choke you in the 2012 finals. So why would you want him anyway? You scared to go through that fucking fire, my nigga. That's why you getting killed right now. And Steph done motherfucking put the championship over his fucking head while you getting swept in the fucking first round with your
Yo,
players. This nigga ain't must
James.
have a healthy clay, and this nigga still went smoke them niggas.
Yo, James, stop, bro. You gotta relax, bro. Listen, a couple
No,
things,
you
bro.
relax. Don't want to get that nigga no
Let me
smoke. You
holler at
just
you.
like Mr. Mass Monkey ass. Eating that
Nah.
fucking wine steak. That
No.
nigga get more blame than anybody in that motherfucking organization, and you know it. All you KD fan niggas know that. Don't come up here with that bullshit.
First of all,
Talking
never
about
been a
Sean Moss.
first
Sean
of all,
Moss.
okay.
Go ahead.
All right. Thank you for being polite for once. Listen, one thing, never been a KD fan. I am a net supporter. He's still on that team. I'm a still support him regardless. I support anybody on there. You come crazy about Kyrie, I'm there. You come crazy about Joe Harris, I'm at your chest.
I
You
respect
know what
that
I'm
you a
saying?
real fan then.
No, I'm not a fan. I'm a supporter. Like I said, I support the
Nigga, you a
team.
fan. You like the team. Nigga, you a fan.
Nah. I'm a Dolphin fan. That's the only fan I know right now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Florida Panthers too. But like I was saying, for me, like I said, bro. What's up?
You get
This
one more
nigga
shout out to
crazy,
the
dog.
damn NFL team, I'm gonna bat your
This
ass
nigga
out of
be
here.
that nigga sneak that shit in there again. Look, look, he a fan of that, but he a supporter of this. But you on here, it sound like you're a fan of where you helping up from. What you a public defender or something?
Soon to be. I'm about to get these license for a lawyer, so I'm gonna go for
Yeah,
it.
you
'Cause
about
I
to be
sound good at it.
disbarred.
I keep getting. I feel like foul.
Yeah,
I feel
you might
better
as well
call
go be
foul.
that nigga lawyer because if he gets swept again, his career is over.
Nah, but listen though, bro. Let me ask you a question, Jason. Be honest. Is Steph Curry better than James? Is better than Kevin Durant?
Yeah.
Yeah, man,
Wow.
that's not even much a fucking
Wow.
question.
Wow.
Now we ain't talking
Wow.
about shooting the ball and how tall he is. We
No.
talking about who can get their team over the hump. Who did it? Now listen, we could say because Kevin Durant went over there and helped him get them two. I give you that. But Kevin Durant got two with that man. How many he got without him? Because I know Steph Curry got two without him. So if you want to play those type of rockhead ass games like you smoking meth and crack, I play them games too. I ain't
First of
Missouri.
all, like I said,
You
finals
can't
are.
do you can't play no hypothetical games with me when you see it
Mm,
already in the proof. I won without you before you came, and I won after you left me. Thought I wasn't gonna get it no more because he talking about they was the highest order.
what's the biggest failure from both of the players? What's their biggest failure?
The biggest failure when Steph called that nigga over there because he ain't had to do that. He showed you that this year. That's the only failure I give Steph. That's why I don't like this weak ass era. Niggas signing off to that shit. Signed off to James Harden. Signed off to fucking Kevin Durant coming to you. Niggas is demolishing the whole fucking era and the whole fucking league
All right, what about
just to
KD?
win one fucking ring.
What about KD? What's his biggest failure? Going over there?
Yeah. Cause you if
Okay,
you if you
hold on.
say that nigga better than Steph, go get it then, nigga. I
All
seen
right,
Steph get two.
all right.
That nigga
So
ain't getting nothing yet.
Well,
can we say something about the
let's,
biggest failure on
hold
the
on.
court?
Let me interject
On the
on this,
court
right?
though.
Let me interject on
Man,
this.
come on, wait, what man? You not fucking with
What's
no
up?
elementary. Go
Bro,
ahead,
you can't
LB.
have the best record in the fucking history and fucking blow a 3-1 lead in the fucking finals. The only team. The only fucking team. Get the fuck
Hey,
out of here, bro. You didn't give
All right,
him
hold
his
on, hold on,
servants
hold
for
on,
that.
hold
You
go
on
didn't
in the
ahead,
give him his
court.
LB.
servants for
Please,
that.
Hold on
LB,
in the
You didn't
court.
give
LB,
Steph his
please,
servants
Hey,
for that, bro. Come on,
please
bro.
put your healing hands on this young man, please.
order in the court, goddammit. What's up, Jared? Salute to you, bro. My man J Rod in the building. That's the homie right there. All right, let me interject on this shit. Right? Look, everybody know my stance. If you're a free agent, you go wherever you want to go at, right?
I agree.
To me, KD biggest failure is not winning one. Before he went there, he blew that 3-1 lead the dang on Golden State, that 73-19.
Yeah.
That to me, that's where it's at. Now, other than that, hey, it is what it is, man. When you the great man, when you the greatest man, you gotta Ric Flair always say, man, to be the man, you gotta beat the man.
And these niggas joining up with each other. So we'll never who the best in y'all era. Cause I'm gonna tell you why. Y'all that's how y'all do it too. Y'all manipulate the system like, no, Steph got four, KD got two, Kawhi got two, LeBron got four. Boy, our era was cold. We got good champions. No, them niggas was teaming up to get that shit. Them niggas was stacking the deck to get that shit. Ain't
Man, it's
nobody walking through the
basketball,
fucking
bro.
fire.
It's a team
Y'all won't
sport.
hear
Why
no
y'all
fucking
keep doing that
basketball, man.
shit,
Cut
bro?
that shit out, man. Nobody
Come
want to hear
on,
that shit.
bro. This not tennis, bro. This not Serena Williams. This ain't Rod Nevada. What are them niggas'
No, you know
names
what I
from
hate when y'all do
Australia,
that?
bro? Come
I
on,
heard
bro.
niggas used to try to use that as pog ball. When you make the shot and another dude make the shot, you try to pick the best team. But nigga, you picking against somebody. So that means you pick one, I pick one. You pick one, I pick one. You just don't go demolish 2, 3 teams in the league and get the two teams that you in the trade with bottom feeders and nothing but draft picks so you can get the best player, my nigga. That don't work like that. That's why all them niggas running from the smoke and don't have no credentials. Them niggas credit shot if they come to my credit store. Talking about give them a credit card. Bitch, you need a 750 and you ain't got it because you been cheap.
What's up, Chris Roberts? Salute, bro. He needs 750.
Nigga need a 750 to fuck with my fucking
Hey,
credit
it's
line.
okay for Master to do it. My bad. My bad. I got you.
Who
When
is the
Master
master?
do it, it's okay. I mean,
But
it's
who
okay.
is
I
the
got you.
master? Because I ain't
The
never
owner,
heard of no
nigga. You
master.
know the fucking know. You know who it is, bro. It's acting silly, dog. You
I
see what
don't
the
know
fuck
nothing.
the Nets
The
doing,
only
bro?
master I know is Show Enough.
Man, you know
Yeah,
them
but
niggas
I'm
slaving
saying,
them, bro.
show enough.
No. Actually, Bruce Leroy. That's the only master I know. Bruce
I'm
Leroy.
asking, hold up. What master though? Come on, wait, what? Talk to me. Keep it real. What master did it? Who you talking about? What era?
I'm talking about the fact that you're not understanding. This is a team sport, bro.
Nah,
You
nah,
can't
nigga,
keep doing
nah,
that,
nigga,
bro.
nah, nigga, nah, nigga. You said the master did it. Who? Name him.
I'm
Who is the
saying y'all. I'm
master?
saying y'all keep looking at it like he like as a master, as in like
So
the
if you're
owners.
gonna answer the question, I'm sounding like you. You got me stuttering and shit, man. Answer the goddamn question. You talking about the master did it? We let the it's okay when the master do it. Who's the fucking master? And who did it?
The
Name him.
ownership, the GM, the front office. That's the master, bro. That's who y'all letting allow,
All
like
right, all right,
Boston.
all right, all
When they
right.
went,
So
hold
if
on,
you
hold on, hold
say
on, hold
that,
on. When
oh, I'm
Boston
gonna
did
let you
that, hold on,
go.
hold on, let me finish.
I'm gonna let you go.
When Boston did that to Brooklyn in 2013, I ain't had no nigga going crazy for Boston. I see y'all niggas still hyping Boston. Oh, what you call it? Tatum and Jalen Brown should be tainted. How y'all
Hold
feel?
on, hold on, hold on. Jalen Brown was drafted.
What the fuck is he talking about, LB?
Jalen Brown was drafted out of Cal.
Dog, that team, whole team was drafted, my nigga. Besides
Jason
old
Tatum
ass
was
Al
drafted.
Horford, the main core of their players, Marcus Smart, Jalen Brown,
Marcus
and
Smart was
fucking
drafted out
Jason
of Oklahoma
Tatum.
State. What
Huh?
are you talking about?
What is he talking about? I'm trying to find out. He's talking about the master. Nigga, I signed the checks. I better be able to pick the fucking groceries. Bitch, if you don't get it done, I'm throwing you away. That mean the date was expired. You had mold on your bread. You
Better
niggas
example
walking
would have been
around
when he got
smelling
J
like
Rock in the
mold
comment
bread, nigga.
section. That would have been a better example. That would
Them
have been
niggas
a
go to
better
the
example
grocery
right
store, they
there.
almost look at the date on the fucking food and they just be buying shit. Come home, shit be stale. Shit got green mold on it. And they talking about, I don't really like bringing it back. I'm gonna just pick it off. Nasty mouth ass. These niggas be helping up for this era and then won't blame it on the owners. See, back then when the owners was doing it, at least they was winning. That's all I'm saying. The owners giving y'all niggas all the power, giving y'all all the money, and you bitches can't get out the first round, getting swept. Y'all niggas better miss me with that shit, bro. I ain't about to fall for the banana in the tailpipe, and I don't eat cookies. I want some fucking
So two
soul food. I
teams.
want some real food.
So they say Lakers and Knicks should not be on this Christmas Day schedule. So
I ain't want to fuck over LeBron them because see, LeBron still got more star power than the Knicks. LeBron
yeah,
them still got three top 75 players where they can make revenue, and everybody won't see him fail if they don't want, if anything else. Some people won't see him win, but I know I don't want nobody to fail. But I told y'all that shit wasn't gonna work anyway. So Luca might have a treat for his ass. That's all I'm telling you. If they could go up in there sleeping in Dallas, if they won't, they're gonna be left stinking in Dallas. Watch what I tell you. Them young teens ain't scared of their ass no more, LB. They gonna run their ass out of the gym. And I love it. Like sister act. I'm past my fucking bedtime. I just got off at 6 o'clock this morning.
yeah. I got off at like 4.
I be saying you
No,
jump
no, no,
on that
5. I be
motherfucker, but
getting
I
up at
told you
5.
that fucking music be in the background. And I be like, I just be sitting there listening. I be like, man, I wish I could jump on. Remember that morning I was messing with you and you sent the link and I couldn't jump on because of that.
Yeah,
That was the same mark. Man, listen, I don't go to sleep. I be at work. So I be looking at all y'all shit. I ain't lying. That just get me through my time. I ain't got nothing else to fucking do. I be in that bitch YouTube out, watching movies on YouTube all day.
that's what I do.
I go from your channel, Ticket channel, Showtime. I listen to Mook and capping ass sometimes. You know what I mean? I listen to everybody, dog. We still family, even though everybody doing their own thing. We all know where it began at and where we met each other at. And I'm proud of all y'all brothers, man. Y'all just keep fucking pushing. I just wish I had the time to do it. I don't. When I first started, I used to love that shit. Couldn't wait to get home to get on this bitch and drive a video. Nigga, them 12 hours be like, fuck everything. I don't want to do, I don't, sometimes I don't be wanting to eat, nigga. I just take a shower and jump in the bed, knowing I be
Yeah.
starving. But I just, man, look, I'm
Like
eating
I be
paper
putting
right
out
now.
videos
Call
in
me
my
a billy
car,
goat.
bro.
Huh?
I be putting out videos in my car. Like I
I
like
seen that. I say, listen, I swear to God, you and Real Elisa got me doing that shit. If you go look at me, I started doing that shit getting off. When I used to get off, I go sit at the park. You heard me? And do me a video if I come inside because I don't want to wake the house up.
yeah.
You feel
Sometimes
me?
I design the whole thumbnail. I design the thumbnail, do all that shit in my car. Put out the video in my car. You know what I'm saying? If I'm making
How the fuck
deliveries,
you do all that shit? I be wanting to put a picture up there to see let them know what the video be talking about instead of always just showing me. I gotta learn how to get jiggy with this shit. And I know it's good money into it.
I talked to you, man. You ain't even gotta put money behind it because you know a lot of times
No, I'm
you.
talking
I
about the
know for
more
me,
you dope your
I bought the
channel out,
software, but
the more
truth be told, you don't gotta buy nothing.
I don't. When I go on StreamYard, I don't pay for that shit. I be telling T Price that. T Price talking about you pay $50-something a month for that. I said, boy, now put your shit out. They be blocking all your shit. Man, I'm not about to put no money behind that shit, and I be on that shit speaking the real, talking about everybody. Like right is right, wrong is wrong. You know what they pushing on a nigga, and I be going against that shit on my channel. Them
Hey,
boys don't
Sean,
be pushing my shit.
hold on, James. I got a donation through the Cash App. Sean
Oh, go ahead.
Arquise Ross for his donation through the Cash App. Hey, man, I appreciate you. You ain't leaving no message, but salute to you, bro. Appreciate you for showing your love through the Cash App. If you want to donate, there's the Cash App. There's the PayPal right there. Salute.
Man, show my brother some love, man. He always be on here giving y'all the real world, giving y'all the sports world. He giving you the best of both worlds. So support the real, man. Stop. I know everybody ain't got it, school time and this and that, but just support. Hit that like button. The more you hit that like button, I'm learning every day about this. That help your video get out there. I know niggas just came home, salute the gangster. That boy blowed up, got monetized, and getting checks off this shit now. So that goes to show you anything is possible. That real is real. People just like gossip. People won't hear that bullshit all the time.
Nah, I ain't with all that, man. You know I get down.
I
You know
ain't
I
with
get
that
down.
shit though, LB.
I want to support the real. I want to give people real stuff. You know what I'm saying? Corel Tatum, salute to you for being up in here. Uh, but yeah, man, this whole hey, what's that? Oh, let me talk about this situation here with T Mac and Rudy Gobert. You heard what T Mac said about Rudy Gobert?
Nah, I ain't here.
Oh man, he fried him up, bro. Now
She can talk
coming
about that
off
shit right
TV,
now.
huh?
I said I just looked at my phone checking the what you call them ticket during the video right now about that shit look like. That was yesterday. When that was? You been on there? Go ahead. I'm fucking with you, but I'm saying they say Tracy McGrady ends Rudy Gobert. That what you talking about?
Yeah.
All right,
Gigi
go ahead. I'm
Chillin,
listening.
she sent me a donation to the Cash App. She said, "Thank you for a great morning show. I appreciate you. I thank you very much, man. I appreciate your love and support, and
That's all it's
I
about,
hope
baby.
you continue to enjoy the content." So get this. This happened 5 days ago.
I'm
So
listening.
T Mac came out and ripped Rudy Gobert, right? I'm gonna share this with everybody. Hold on. That day was crazy, bro. That day crazy, bro. What the fuck are you doing? Hold on. Let me share my screen again. The hell was that? I ain't trying to update no damn Chrome. At least not right now. What the hell? Update Chrome. I'm not updating no damn Chrome. So the Timberwolves made waves in the early offseason when they brought in Rudy Gobert from the Jazz on a blockbuster deal. I don't see what's so blockbuster about it, considering that one, oh boy, ain't all that good. Rudy Gobert, he ain't all that good. How is this a blockbuster deal?
Boy,
Three-time defensive.
how much they gave up for that boy, LB?
He gave up like 6 players.
Salute, Mr. Ross.
Right. He gave up like 6 players. So
Hold
in
up.
that trade,
It was
right,
a
he gave up
six
Malik
players or how
Beasley.
many picks? Go ahead. You about to
Oh,
break it down anyway. Go ahead. I thought you said 6 picks. You said six
no,
players?
6 play. So get this.
Yeah.
Patrick Beverly, Malik Beasley, Jared Vanderbilt, along with guard Leandro Bolmaro, and the draft rights to Walker Kessler at Minnesota's 2023, 2025, 2027, 2029 first round picks.
God damn.
I'll repeat that again. For those of you that hey, so and Nola Boy Sports and News is James's channel. So go sub to my brother. Go sub to the homie.
It's some crazy shit, dog. They gave away all that for a
For
tall
Rudy
ass nigga
Gobert.
that can't shoot.
Get this, right? I'm gonna repeat that again, right? The Minnesota Timberwolves has acquired Rudy Gobert from the Jazz in exchange for Patrick Beverly, Malik Beasley, Jared Vanderbilt, along with guard Leandro Bolmaro, the draft rights to Walker Kessler, and Minnesota's 2023, 2025, 2027, and 2029 first round picks and a 2026 first round pick swap. That's 10 freaking players for Rudy Gobert.
God damn. This shit is crazy, dog.
One,
Nigga
two,
went to
three,
the nigga went to Goodwill and made a whole motherfucking built a whole house. Got him a sofa set, washing machine, dryer, some lamps. Look, all that for Rudy go. Boy, that's cool. That nigga ain't worked all that. I'd have hung up the phone if they would have told me some shit like that. But I heard Danny Ainge. So he the one made the deal to get off Rudy Gobert, right?
Yeah.
So peep this out. He been doing that shit since Boston then. That's his MO. So how they keep falling for the banana in the tailpipe? What the fuck Danny Ainge telling these niggas, look, if you don't make this deal, bitch, I got dirt on you or something. I ain't no way in the world I'm giving you all that for them bum ass Rudy Gobert. That bitch could have been 8-2. He talking
They
about
give up all
7-2
that for Rudy Gobert, bro.
and a point guard is guarding you. You're a 7-2 and the point guard is guarding you. You had no moves. That's what I'm saying. Like, come on, bro. How can you fathom Shaq being down there in this era like a Gobert and nigga ain't putting up monster numbers? That's bullshit. You probably one of the tallest niggas in the league anyway, because there ain't that many top centers in the league, because all them stretch fives. They ain't going down that bank like that. And you can't shoot threes, so you got the advantage more. Because they don't want banging finesse. So by you can't shoot threes and they don't want banging finesse, you could get them in foul trouble. I don't think you that poor of a free throw shooter, but still and all that, man, I'm not giving up all that for no fucking Rudy Gobert. No one fucking do. Yeah, like
That
this
killed the
nigga
market,
Hakeem or
bro.
Shaq or something. This nigga ain't much. This nigga not even much Marcus Camby. You understand me? I'm not doing that. At least
Bro,
Marcus Camby went number one. Wasn't he with the first or the second overall pick coming out UMass?
that's crazy. They ain't giving up that for no Rudy Gobert, man. Rudy Gobert, like, a guy that barely put up. I know, yeah, he's a great rebounder, and yeah, he's defensive player of the year and all that 3 times and all that. But he overrated, in my opinion. What's up, Gideon? What you got?
Salute, James. Salute, LB.
What's up, Mr. G?
What's going on? Rudy Gobert. I'm 50-50 on this move because the Wolves do need rim protection and rebounding, but at the same time, you did give a lot. Vanderbilt, Beasley, Beverly, another few players, and multiple picks. That's a whole lot, though. They should have kept
Multiple
Pat
first round
Beverly
picks
at
at
least.
that.
See that? I'm
Excuse me.
glad Gigi brought that up. Gigi said if Rudy go for that, what KD going for? Shit, the whole city.
A king's ransom.
Right. And I just read a report that the Nets won't force a KD trade. I just read a report that Brooklyn won't force a KD trade.
You think they should though, Gideon? I think they should fight through it.
hey,
But they
hey,
should they have to
but that
compromise.
trade
Yeah,
right there killed the market, bro.
yeah,
That
yeah.
trade right there, it killed the entire market, bro.
Now people
Right.
gonna want more for less. That's what you really gave up. You gave up 300 acres. You gave up a $1.5 million mansion, 4-car garage,
And
indoor pool,
and five
outdoor
mules
pool. You had
Hmm.
4 bullets and you had 2 cocker spaniels,
and 3 cows.
and you gave up all
And
that.
and you give a Subway sandwich too.
Yeah,
That's
fact,
crazy, bro.
Gideon. Nigga got a
That,
fucking $5 foot long back. Man, get the fuck out of here. I can make my own $5 foot long. I
he
know how to cook
traded all that
meatballs.
for Rudy Gobert, bro. I
I
still
go get me
love that
some
I hear
ground meat
Russ.
right now, roll the meatballs up, put them in the oven, and cook
Right.
them bitches. I have me a real meatball sandwich.
That is the
Facts.
heist of the century.
Crazy. And also, I want to say one thing about the Christmas schedule. Just one thing about that. The only games that I respect, the only games are the Bucks and Celtics, Grizz and Warriors, and you can say the Suns and Nuggets. But the Sixers and the Knicks and the Lakers and the Mavs, I just think they're just idiotic games to put on. Why? Look, I know New York and LA are big market, big fan base. I get all that, but it really doesn't matter to me because you talk about two teams who are completely dog shit, two teams who are terrible on the Christmas slate. You're telling me if you're Adam Silver, the Miami Heat don't deserve to be on the schedule? A team that was a win away from the NBA
Facts.
Finals that also has a big fan base. How the Knicks on Christmas Day? Also,
Nigga
you're
put the
telling me
fucking go
you're
ahead, Gideon.
telling me the thank you. You're telling me the Bulls or the Hawks or even the Clippers or even the Wolves don't deserve a Christmas game, but a Laker team that almost lost 50 games because of LeBron, that's why you want a Christmas. Look, Adam Silver, I understand. Look, the Lakers and the Knicks are big market franchises, but so are the Bulls, so are the Heat, even even the Pels. The Pelicans could have been a team that you could have put on the schedule because a team that was in the playoffs last year. I mean, look, I understand the league wants money, but here's my schedule. Here's the schedule they should have put. I would have put Sixers and the Heat. I would have said Bucks and the Celtics. I would have said maybe the Grizz and the Warriors. I would have had Suns and the Mavs and the Wolves and the Nuggets. That would have been my schedule. Like
Let the
the
church
Knicks and
say
Lakers.
amen.
Amen. Hallelujah. This schedule is biased. Why are the Knicks and Lakers on Christmas? Why? I understand the big market, but it doesn't matter if you're Adam Silver. The Heat are a big market. The Bulls are a big market. Also, the fact is that the Knicks won 37 games. Do we need to waste our time watching RJ Barrett, Jalen Brunson, Randall dominate the ball, getting killed by the Sixers? Do we need to watch that though? You're telling me the Heat were not worthy of a Christmas game? They were Jimmy Butler 3. Yes, I didn't like that shot by Butler. That was a bad shot. But they were Jimmy Butler 3 of going to the NBA Finals. Even hell, even hell, why not the Pelicans, a young team? The Bulls, a young team that was in the playoffs last year. Same thing with the Pels. What about even the Hawks with DeJounte Murray and Trae Young? You're telling me that they weren't worthy of a Christmas game? Or even the Timberwolves, who were just in the postseason with Cat, Edwards, and now they have Gobert? Come on, and they might keep D'Lo. Come on, man. Adam Silver really screwed this up. The Christmas schedule's too biased, man, and just stupid.
Yeah. Well, the Lakers, they got, LeBron got star power, so of course,
Look like
he,
Rudy Gobert got star power too, getting all that shit.
that Batman ain't got no goddamn star power.
No, that dig like that nigga was Shaq, Kareem, and Wilt put it in one of them. What the fuck this nigga was doing to get all that shit? I'm like, boy, Danny Ainge
Oh,
pulled off the heist of the
you
year,
gonna do
boy,
put up 10
again.
and 10, you get 10 players for him, you know what I'm saying? Like he the perfect 10.
Remember Danny Ainge did that shit in Boston, had all those draft picks. He kept trading people, stacking them up, trading people, stacking them up. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing?
That shit crazy, bro. That trade was insane, bro.
Crazy. And speaking of trades, you think any big trades will happen before the season begins or no?
That's a good question, Giddy.
I
It's
think
so
the
much
trade goes out before the
speculation.
season begins.
There's so much
Uh,
speculation going on. I wouldn't be surprised. I ain't lying. Like Gigi said, like the Queen just said, if Rudy Gobert could go for all that shit, somebody about to be gone. Whether it's Russ or something, I don't know. Somebody
It
about
could
to
be
get
Russ.
traded, but
It could
I
be
just don't
Russ,
know who it is.
Mitchell, Durantula, Uncle Drew. Yeah, one that might bounce. What do you think, LB? You think any spicy trade will happen before the season?
Nope. Oh, what trade?
It could be any. It could be KD, Kyrie, Spider Mitch, Russ. It can be any.
I don't think Donovan Mitchell
Hang,
going
hang,
nowhere.
hang on. Yes, that.
I don't think Donovan Mitchell going nowhere. But
I don't think. Why should he when they had just got him help on defense and Pat Bell and some other
Yeah,
shit?
I'm
Plus,
back.
if you think about it, you the one said it's either him or me. They got rid of Gobert first, so why is you trying to force your trade and pull these people hard when they could have kept Rudy Gobert and anchor the middle? Because I ain't saying he's not a good defender, but he not that great to be giving up all that. You know what I mean? Like, because only
Hmm.
reason why I think they did it because they didn't have nobody else to give it to on defense. Who they was gonna give it to when everybody playing injured? Joel Embiid can't stay healthy. All that he want to do is shoot threes. Joker don't play that kind of D. Anthony Davis fragile. So what big man you gonna give it to? That's a best ability is availability. So I guess that's why he got it all them years, 3 years or how many years he got it. Because he was the only one out there, and that's all you had to worry about is just protect the rim and block shots. You weren't forced to put up 18 and 10. That's why I said if the way
Hmm.
Donovan Mitchell played and that bubble against what you call it when him and Jamal Murray was going epic shootout for
Oh,
shootout, 50
2020
50
in the
ball.
bubble, in the 2020
Yeah.
bubble, yeah.
If Gobert get that nigga 18 and 10 that whole series, they beat them.
Oh, fast.
This nigga was getting 6 and 2. 6 and 8. Then he'll go 18 and 12, 18 and 18. Nigga, we got 7 games in this series and you only giving me 2. Same thing with Bam. Bam went off for 31 and 15 in the game that we needed, but he ain't show up no more. Every other game, 12, 13. Came and get 15. You
Jeez.
see what I'm
Yep.
saying?
He was quiet as Jerry Mouse. Yeah.
Yeah, you can hear rat piss on cotton the way these niggas play today.
And here's another thing too. Do you also notice that many of the players today are kind of injury prone? Giannis sometimes, Steph Curry sometimes. Giannis injury prone sometimes, Steph Curry injury prone, AD injury prone, Spider Mitchell sometimes injury prone. Who else? There's a lot of guys who are kind of injury prone. Also, I said AD's injury prone.
Hell
Levine here
yeah,
and
you
there.
showed you that, get in. But again, let me
It's
ask you a
just
question. Gigi said, what team is going to gut their team themselves for KD? You think a team would
I
do
have
that really for like a 2 3
um
year window when it ain't really guaranteed because he could get hurt and that shit gone out the window too.
K- KD injury prone, Kyrie injury prone. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. I have no idea, to be honest. I have no idea. It's gonna be tough. I don't know. People keep saying Boston and Philly. I just don't think that's gonna happen. I don't see Katie going there. Like I don't deep down. I don't see Boston trading Jaylen Brown. I just don't think that would happen. And Philly. I mean, what trade package will it be? Harris, Maxey, Feibel, and what?
You're right. But you still gutting your team like Gigi said. What team gonna be stupid enough to gut that motherfucking team for a 2 3 year window when we done seen them 3 years already in New Jersey? Then you just signed a 4 year extension after you fell. So I'm just saying, like, that would have been 7 years we done seen you in New Jersey, 9 years we seen you in OKC, and 2 years we seen you in Golden State because the third year you got hurt. So I'm just saying, like, your resume ain't really that impeccable for a nigga to be talking like this nigga the next thing since we bread, nigga, a raisin bread. Nigga, you
Good
got that
point.
great value bread. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Got to get what you can afford, but I'm just saying, nigga, you great value, bitch. You ain't Sarah Lee.
Hmm.
You ain't bunny bread, bitch. You ain't some bean.
Mm.
These niggas out
But if
here
you
buying up some bullshit.
but if you have to
Go ahead,
guess,
boo.
go ahead. Sorry.
You can go ahead. I was saying, go ahead. You
Um,
about to say something.
Yeah, I was going to ask if you have to guess, where do you think KD, Kyrie, Russ, and Spider Mitch will be next year? If you have to guess,
To be honest with you,
yeah,
oh
yeah,
man, it's fucking hard. KD, it's kind of
hmm
hard because you never know what the fuck he thinking with all these burner accounts, and nobody don't know how he feel. You know what I mean? So he always hide his fucking hand. So I'm gonna say that one, the only one I might not know. But if I was Kyrie, how they always talking about you got to go to a contender. You don't have to go to no contender because to me, if you look at the way some of these teams built, they're only missing a superstar player like a Kyrie or KD just to get them over the hump. But all these dudes won't
right,
play together. All these dudes won't
right,
play together for some reason. Like they don't want to run by themselves and they don't want to be a leader. But when it come to these fanboys get in there, come on here and say, oh, he a leader. Kawhi's a leader. Kawhi ain't leading shit since he left the Spurs. And then that team in Toronto was already built. So, like I say, we could if we're gonna play the hypothetical games, man, put LeBron on that team and replace Kawhi. You saying he ain't gonna win? Put fucking Kevin Durant over there on that Toronto team. You saying he ain't gonna win? Now I know everybody don't have the caliber or skill set to do it or whatever, like Kawhi, as far as both ends of the court. But that team was defensive minded already. Kawhi just put them over the hump for as icing on the cake and you the candles. Bitch, the cake was already built though. So how you gonna
right.
just come do the candles and a nigga light you and all of a sudden, oh yeah, this the shit. Well, you should have did that shit with the Clippers. That's why I told y'all when Elder come on here, salute the Elder, cause that nigga when I was rolling with the nigga though, till Elder said that shit. Then when the shit happened, I'm like, oh, that boy called that shit. Now maybe it was luck, but it wasn't luck, cause guess what? What happened again? The niggas ain't win shit. And the first thing they
hmm
did, well, Kawhi got hurt. It ain't my fault you picked those soft ass niggas. You supposed to know what you know back then, if you was injury prone like these niggas is, nigga wasn't even much drafting you. That's how
Crazy.
serious it is. So when I'm telling you, this ever right here is so watered down and weak, they gotta play these niggas because they ain't got nobody else. So they making these seem like Kawhi is the highest or LeBron James because he got to play 20 years to get 5 rings. When Steph did it in 8 or 9 and 11, whatever the fuck it was. But this nigga better than him. See that? Well, y'all niggas better go back and do some research and watch this shit, bro. And I like Steph. I like Steph, but Steph had help just like everybody else. Steph just had help with injuries. Everybody he was playing with them that hurt, just like last year. John Moran got hurt. The year he won in 2015, every point guard was hurt. But when LeBron and them back healthy, they lose 3-1. You're crying for KD. So you gotta go through growing pains, man. When you lose, just don't run, dog. That's all I'm saying, because you ain't gonna win them all anyway. But soon you lose, you ain't trying to get no more. You ain't almost going to the gym working on your game. You running your ass over there by your like, AAU partners crying all summer. Man, what we gonna do, man? They can't get man. All that pussy ass shit, man. If you go on the gym, work on your game, look what Steph Curry was doing in that count. How many 3 pointers he hit get in before you miss one? Why you can't do that shit in the game when it count? That's all I'm saying. But they'll show
Good
that
point.
shit. Oh, Steph Curry is the better shooter.
I'll be
But
right
I watched that
back.
nigga playing 5 finals in a row and couldn't hit a fucking ocean when they count. So I won't hear that shit. It's hard to call this era Giddy. That's all I'm saying, bro. It's hard. I swear to God, it's hard. I be want to give them the benefit of the doubt, but all them niggas role players to me. I tell his mama, get some of role player. I'm not paying no fucking $200 for no role player shoes. Bitch, y'all ain't doing it like that.
On
I don't
that
know,
note,
bro. We got to find out what we gonna do for us, like who we gonna hold accountable for changing this shit, getting it back to getting it back to prosperity.
that's the thing. Um, if we go back to that year that Kawhi won the championship with Toronto, right?
Yeah,
They ain't never won the. They get to the Eastern Conference Finals and got beat and continue to get beat by LeBron and Cavs. They got eliminated by the Cavs like 3 years in a row.
No, I understand that part, but I'm just saying, far as why Dwayne Casey couldn't reap the benefits of that ring Nick Nurse did. They won it the very next year. You got rid of the nigga. So you get a nigga to help get over the hump. The black person can't get the credit for it. That's all I'm saying. So all this shit to me, dog, just don't seem right. Because like
I
I said,
didn't agree with them firing Dwayne Casey. I ain't agree with that, but
the man ain't deserve to be fired.
I mean, the man won Coach of the Year for crying out loud. Still got fired, bro.
Facts. That's what I'm saying. Like it's too much player empowerment. And then they running this bitch in the ground. They don't know what to do with it. I'm saying that's why you gotta make the burner accounts, LB. When niggas jump on your ass for stanking up the joint, you wanna run to your little burner account. You see what I'm saying? So all these niggas, we try to give them the benefit of the doubt, like I said, but how can you do that when they putting this type of product on the fucking court? Salute, Steven and Adam. We see your comment, dog. Ain't nobody really ignoring you. We just going with the flow. And since you said Kawhi was one injury away from beating Golden State, that was one fucking game, bro. That was one game. So you mean to tell me because he had him down by 25 in the first game, that shit was gonna go like that? Teams make adjustments. And Kawhi, he wouldn't have been enough. Kawhi wouldn't have been
Right.
enough to beat no Golden State. I don't know why y'all be hanging y'all head on that little one game when it's a 7-game series. For
As
real,
I
dog.
facts. And I agree. The opinion that Kawhi would have been that Warriors team is kind of wrong. Because here's the thing though. The Warriors also were one of the best road teams in the NBA, and they were dominant at home. Yes, they win game
At
one
that
again
time,
at that time. Yes. Is it likely San Antonio wins game one if Kawhi and Tony Parker were playing? Yeah. But like you said, it's a 7-game series. Who knows? Kevin Durant still can gotten off. They couldn't stop Steph Curry on drives. Also, other guys pitched in too. So they were not going to win that series. It was only game one. There's more games to be played. We have seen teams lose game one and it recover. Hell, then the Warriors lose game one to the Celtics in the finals and still 1-6. But there's more games to be
yeah.
played.
See, this not football. What it is, golf, bowling, tennis, where you one man. See, one game, you got sets in tennis though still, so you can win that first set, a nigga still smoke you at the next 2 sets and get you out of there. One
Right,
game is
right.
not enough to go on when you got that kind of
There's never
firepower.
been a better time to get away. With a great deal on the Hyundai
Right.
you've
We
always
already
wanted.
saw what they was
It's your
capable
journey.
of doing.
Own every mile at the Hyundai
Right.
Getaway sales event.
And I want to
With new
ask you
cars
something. Where
arriving
do you
daily,
think
now's
Russ and Spider Mitch will be next year? I think Russ is going to be a Laker, and Mitchell, it's going to be tough. What do you think Russ and Mitchell will be next year, if you have to guess?
We talked about this on many streams. Getting on, he will be with the Lakers. Gonna start the season with the Lakers, and the Lakers going to trade him before the trade deadline.
Right. And Mitchell?
He's still gonna be with Utah.
I don't think they're
See,
gonna get rid of Mitchell, dog, because Mitchell already, like I say, how can you force a team to me or him? They get rid of another nigga. Now you still talking about you want out. Bitch, you about to honor this contract, bitch. I'm about to kidnap your ass like I'm trafficking out here, bitch. You ain't going nowhere.
so you're saying that all these guys will virtually stay put for the most part?
Yeah, play this shit out. Why not? You asked for the shit. You asked for the man to be gone. They got a whole piece of land for you right quick, boy. Let's see what dog. Then you gotta think about it. Now you got Mike Conley and Pat Bell on the back court. When Mike Conley start with you, now you could bring in what you call him at the back end.
Mm-hmm.
You could bring Pat Bell to run with that second team. Defense win
Right.
championships. You saw what he did with that Minnesota team last year. Minnesota super famous letting that shit go, knowing how electric heat and the life that he brought back to that team on both ends of the court. Because you know when you
Right.
see a player play hard, that's gonna motivate the next man. Shit, Pat out here dogging. You know he already a bulldog. He out there hyping all the niggas' face, spitting in people's face, doing all kind of antics and shit, getting under your skin. That make other players want to roll with you. Man, I like that.
Right.
That nigga hustling. Shit, man, come on, man,
Mhm.
let's get our shit together, man. We can win this. It just wasn't enough firepower when they played. Who Minnesota lost to? The Grizzlies.
Memphis. Yeah, they lost
Yeah,
to
it
the
Lost to
wasn't
Grizzlies.
enough
Grizzlies in the first
firepower.
round.
It was
If you really, sorry, go ahead.
no. I was just saying it wasn't enough firepower. The Grizzlies got firepower. People sleeping on them. I'm telling you, them people got firepower.
They do. And if you really think about, the Wolves could have won that series. I mean, look, game 3, they're
Against
up what,
Milwaukee?
26. No, against Memphis. I'm talking about Minnesota. They should have been Memphis. They're up
Oh.
26 in game 3 at home, up 25 in the third and choked. Game 5, they were up 13 in the fourth quarter and choked. Game 6, they're up double digits in the fourth quarter and choked. If you really
Hold on, who
think
that
about
coach
it,
was? Gideon?
are you talking for the Timberwolves, Chris Finch?
That nigga need to be fired.
You think so? Fired that early? Why?
What? You giving up all those leads, nigga? I'm firing you. Cause some of the team ain't listening to you doing.
But truth be told, they did improve by 10 wins from the previous year.
I
They
don't,
did
boy.
improve by
Listen,
double-digit wins from the previous year, so they're making progress.
I
Considering
get they
LeBron,
is.
they weren't even a playoff team the year before the year he got there.
I thought by 23. I think they improved by 23 wins. They won 20. I think they won 23 games in 2021, and then last year they won what, 46. I think they improved by 23 wins the following year.
Okay, well, I trust the encyclopedia.
Yeah, the Wolves. They were howling in the regular season, but this time they got scratched and clawed by the Grizzly Bears in the playoffs.
Yeah, but
The
I think
Wolves.
they're gonna them trading away all those players for freaking Rudy Gobert, man. They got it
That's
their
no bad.
versatility. They got it their I mean, you don't make a move like that for no goddamn Rudy Gobert, man.
I know I
But
wouldn't.
who do you think they should have gone instead? Who do you think they should have gone instead?
Who?
The Wolves.
I'm saying, who you gonna get?
I would have gone after Clint Capella. If anything, you can get just as much upside for far less.
Good point.
I mean, what's the difference between Clint Capella and Rudy Gobert?
There's not much. They're both even Steven, Murray, and Murray. They both can protect the rim, both athletic freaks, and both can rebound the ball. Yeah.
Capella can do the same thing Rudy Gobert can do for far less.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm so no.
And then
Who
before,
give up all that
let's
for a
talk about
center though with no
beforehand,
impact?
right? Let's talk. What was Utah thinking signing him to that $205 million deal to begin with?
That would
That was
piss
just
Shaq
dumb.
off.
That was just dumb. Yeah.
That's
It's
why
like,
Shaq
okay,
jumped down his ass.
$205 million for 10 and 10. Hold on. Let me see what Rudy Gobert career averages are.
Chelsea Clinton.
What Rudy Gobert? Hold on. I gotta look this up.
That boy
Right?
said,
'Cause
who you
there
think
ain't
you got,
enough
Chelsea Clinton?
sandwiches down in France that's gonna pay him that kind of money. Right? Hold on.
Crazy. Soccer blue. Yeah.
His career, he averages 12.4 points and 11 rebounds, and that is justified $205 million.
It's just ridiculous. Yeah.
Bro, his career high was 15.6. No, I take that back. 2018, 15.9. That's his career high.
So how many of you been in the league, LB? Let's break it down right quick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this could be his 10th year in the league.
And he only scored 15 one time.
He haven't cracked 16 points a game, not 1 year.
And a nigga 10 feet tall.
This dude hasn't cracked 16 points, not 1 year. And he got a $205 million contract?
They could have gave me the 5 mil and gave him the 0 and kept him. Now look, your help is no longer
I would
needed.
let him walk.
Hell yes. Nigga, go test the free agent. See what you can get from over there. I'm not giving you that. Because you ain't giving me nothing.
Oh, it's crazy. I mean, Rudy Gobert's not worth that much. I mean, why give up Pat Bev? I can understand Beasley because Beasley's a good shitter, and if you want to get something good, you got to get something good back. But why give Pat Bev, who was one of the heart and soul on your team, a bloodhound on defense and can stroke him from long range? I don't get that.
And truth be told, James and Gideon, it's not like Utah wasn't devoid of centers that could that could have put up that kind of upside. They had centers they could have used back then. Hey, but you paid Rudy Gobert, bro.
See,
It's
that's
not
what I'm
like
saying.
Utah was devoid of options. They had some. I forgot the dude's name that they had. That he had
Azubuike,
just as much
they had
upside.
Whiteside,
No,
Azubuike,
not
yeah.
Whiteside. This is before Whiteside.
Oh,
This is before Whiteside. I can't remember the guy's name. They had him rotting the wheel
Derek
the damn
Favors,
thing.
was it Derek Favors?
Now, Derek Favors, his first stint in Utah, yeah, he was putting up that kind of numbers, but Derek Favors couldn't stay healthy.
Yeah.
See, that's what
That
I'm
was his
saying.
problem. But yeah, but when Derek Favors was in Utah the first time, he was putting up them gaudy numbers.
Mm-hmm. And he was
I
a
gotta go
stretch
back
big
and I
too.
gotta go back and dig now. I gotta do
And
some
also,
digging
he
now.
can stretch the floor too. If you watch Derek Favors, he also hit the mid range too.
Yeah, I bet you got more double digit scoring than Rudy.
Yes, mom.
Hold on, we gotta dig now.
Rudy
Gideon,
probably
you're
can't
forcing
even
me to
hit a
go
12
digging.
foot jumper.
Gideon,
This
you're
that
forcing me
nigga
to
shoot
go
free
digging,
throws.
Gideon.
That nigga be
I gotta
clinking
go
the
digging.
bitches.
I gotta go digging. We gotta go digging, Gideon. We gotta go back. I said we go back to about 20. When I started playing FanDuel, like 2015, 2016, some shit. All right. So it's not like, so they had Tony Bradley they could have used. They had Derek Favors, right? But they paid Rudy Gobert $205 million. Jesus Christ almighty, bro. And we go back to 2019, right? This the dude. This the dude they had. Ekpe Udo. It's not like Utah wasn't devoid of options. They paid Rudy Gobert $205 million. They had a dude with Ekpe Udo who had just as much upside as Rudy Gobert. Tony Bradley, another dude that could have put in there. Not like Utah wasn't devoid of options, bro. But they elect to keep Rudy Gobert?
If that's the case, I would have kept Pascal before sending him to Golden State. Because the league's small anyway. When you play small ball, you got stretch fives and stretch fours. You don't really need nobody to control no fucking paint to do what he's
I mean,
doing. Team defense.
this dude gets cooked on a pick and roll for crying out loud. You put this dude on the pick and roll, man, he gets cooked.
Nigga say he get killed on the pick and roll. I
Yeah,
ain't never.
he gets cooked on the pick and roll, bro.
I, after that bubble dog, I was like, fuck that nigga, man. Listen, Donovan Mitchell, you better get rid of that nigga. Because you ain't going to win shit with him. I seen that with my own eyes. I ain't bullshitting.
Can't win with no damn Rudy Gobert, but that's who. Look, the GM, because I thought the GM was Dell Demps, but it's not him. It's somebody else. But Dell Demps is on that staff. Whoever that GM that made that trade for Rudy Gobert, he getting fired on the spot. He is so fired. You got it your whole team for Rudy Gobert, bro. still trying to wrap my head around that one. Mm-mm-mm. But hey, y'all, I'm gonna get up out of here because I gotta go get me some money. You know what I'm saying? I gotta put some money in my bank account.
Right.
All right, man. Thank you for letting me cook with you, big brother.
Hey, bro,
Thank
you
you.
know what I'm saying? You always
Thank
welcome to
you for
come
letting
and
me
cook.
come on too.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all, bro.
Thank you.
My channel only, hey man, I want to, for real, all jokes aside, man, you know what I'm saying? This is straight from the heart, bro. Hey, my channel only exists because of you guys, man. I know I come on here and I
Yes.
spout a whole bunch of stuff, But if you guys ain't coming on, liking the video, subbing to the channel, making comments, all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Keep me honest and all that, man. My channel wouldn't be where it's at right now, you know what I'm saying? So channel will only grow. It's gonna go up from here. And I appreciate you guys for giving me the support.
Right. You're welcome. And thank you for inviting me, inviting others to come to the show to give you great basketball knowledge, great talk about life too. You're an amazing channel, man. You're an amazing person. Your channel's amazing. And thank you for even helping me become a better person too, LB.
Yeah, I try, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. Yo, we all here to help each other. You know, I just don't want nobody to treat me like I'm some superstar, because really though, I ain't no superstar, man. I'm just a regular person. You know, I just want to help people, and I just want to, do good things, and show love and spread love throughout the community. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
And
right.
but if you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share these videos on your social media platforms. I appreciate you, my GG Chillin. Thank you for your donation. Arquise Ross, thank you for your donation through the Cash Apps and all that. This your man. Scream at me.